Guys, it's Kudo. I just wanted to go over some don'ts in my restaurant and some things not to do, like that will mess you up. So let's get started. So the first thing is that you shouldn't buy more stoves than the number of cooks you have. So let's say if you have 3, you shouldn't buy 4 stoves because there's really no point of there being 4 stoves unless you have like a double stove. But like there's really no point, guys. Like you should only hire like a 4. Like I hired a lot just to level up, but if you hire 4 you should be good. And go with the regular stove. The cheap stoves, the first mistake I made in this game was I bought a bunch of cheap stoves and I thought that would help me, and it really didn't. Second thing is you do not want to buy modern chairs when you first start. That's just a really waste of money and you don't have that much money. So go with like a cheap chair. These do as much as it would if you bought a modern. It serves the same customers. Modern chairs do not actually appeal VIPs, so you should just go with cheap tables and cheap chairs if you're just getting started and you want to grind some money. Third thing is selling your items. I mean, this is a very useful type of thing to use when you're that poor, but like using to sell your items, you only get like 10% of what you bought it for. So let's say I'll do it right now. If I bought a cheap sink for 150, I go over here, sell items, and then I go over to the, where does it go? Oh, right here. So if you go over, I only get 30 cash. That's like barely any of what you just spent. So if you're gonna try to like sell all your items, I would recommend not to, and just keep them because you have like unlimited inventory. So you can just place them whenever you need to. Alright, number 4 is, this is basically a boost, but you shouldn't buy VIP customers. There's really no point. If you run it overnight and this costs you no money, you can just like get like more than 10, and that's like a lot of Robux you would spend to buy 25 Robux with the VIP customers. Like look, I just got one. I used the gem, but still I haven't paid 25 Robux to do that, and it's really not worth it. They only tip like 350. You make 350 in like 5 minutes or less. So save your Robux, guys. For number 5, if you're just starting and you're like 2 days in and you have $35,000, you shouldn't spend it on the gem, man. This thing doesn't really pull that many VIP customers. Probably around 1 per 10 minutes if you're lucky. So save your money, guys. Do not buy this gem. Maybe buy it when you're rich. I mean, I've seen like rich people just have a whole floor dedicated to gems. I mean, that's a lot of money. But if you're that rich and you grind overnight, like, feel free to. But like, if you're really poor and like me, don't buy them, man. They're not worth it. Number 6, this is probably one of the most well-known mistakes, is if you're in the beginning and you have just like 5 grand and you want to spend it on another floor, don't do it. Don't do it unless you have money to buy seats for the second floor, because the second floor serves no purpose except for this stupid number right here. So be smart, save your money, don't buy a second floor, and you should be good. 7th thing to not do in my restaurant is when you're first starting and you want money, you see this 4,000. It's so much to you. I know. I spent 65 Robux on that, and what, I got like 1 dishwasher. Yeah, don't do that. I know it seems like a lot of money at first, but you should just grind overnight and you'll have over like this was one night, I already got like $250,000. So if you're trying to like save Robux, do not buy that. If you're retarded like me or stupid, you could just buy like 1 million, but that's me. You shouldn't copy me. 8th final mistake to not do in my restaurant is save up all your money for this one golden stove. Yes, I know it seems very good. It's like 3 times the cost of a modern stove. You can barely tell the difference. And plus, if you have one stove and you have all these customers, like, it doesn't really serve a purpose if you have like 20 chefs and you have one stove. It's just a waste of time, and you should just buy modern stoves. That being said, thanks for watching. I hope this helped you in any kind of way. I got inspired by Goldie because he helped me discover this game, He's been grinding all day. He's like number 48, and he has like 50 times the subscribers I do. So if you're trying to be like me and save Robux and money and unnecessary things, then just don't do that, man. You don't need it. There's no point of it. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Subscribe, like, and I'll see you in the next one.